Good morning, everyone. So, in the last class, we have started with chapter number 18 and we have done that is physical features of India. In this chapter, there are six physical features which we are going to study one by one. And we have already done the northern mountains and we have done the northern plains also. Okay. The third physical feature of India is the Great Indian Desert. Now you know that we are living in Rajasthan, so we know that the Great Indian Desert lies in Rajasthan only. Okay, because this desert is into the western area where the winds and monsoon does not reaches. That is why this area is very dry. It receives very less rainfall. That is why it has converted into a desert. Okay, now there are certain features of the Great Indian Desert which has been given here in your book. The first is that it is also called a Rajasthan Desert or Thar Desert. It also extends into Pakistan. Okay, so it also crosses the boundaries of India, and there are certain extent lies in Pakistan also. It is a very dry and arid area. Arid means a very dry area where there is very less vegetation. Obviously, where there is very less of water and very less of rainfall, the vegetation will also be very less. Okay, here there is very less economic activity because farming cannot be done here because of the less availability of water, and that is why most of the people are nomads here, which actually depend upon animal rearing. Okay, so this is about your Great Indian Desert. Then we have Peninsular Plateau. Okay, to understand Peninsular Plateau, look at this diagram. See, in this you can see this is the down part of India. You can see that this is called as a plateau. Why? A plateau is one area which is covered with water from three sides. So here we have Arabian Sea, here we have Bay of Bengal, and here we have Indian Ocean. Okay, we have Indian Ocean. That is why this area is called as a plateau. Now here you can see there are only two rivers which are actually flowing from east towards the west. All the remaining rivers in South India flows from west to east, but only two rivers are there which flows from east to west. They are Narmada and Tapi. Okay, this is your Narmada river and this is your Tapi, which is also called as Tapti. Okay, so the area above the Narmada and Tapti river is called as the Central Highlands. Okay, is called as Central Highlands. And the area below Narmada and Tapi river is called as Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau or Deccan. Okay, so the whole plateau is divided into two parts. The above part of Narmada and Tapi river is called as Central Highlands, and the down part is called as Deccan Plateau. Okay, now let's study about Central Highlands. Here you can see that your whole Central Highland is divided into three parts because it is a plateau. The first plateau is Malwa Plateau, which lies into Madhya Pradesh. Then we have further, if we go towards the eastern side, we will find Bundelkhand Plateau, which is actually in Madhya Pradesh, small part in Madhya Pradesh, and small part in Uttar Pradesh also. And if we go further, we will find Chota Nagpur Plateau, which is in Chhattisgarh, northwest Chhattisgarh, and certain part in Jharkhand also. Okay, so all this plateau comprises your Central Highland. So after Central Highland, we have Deccan Plateau. See, Deccan Plateau was actually, a plateau which is formed due to the volcanic activities in the past. Millions of years ago, there was a fissure eruption. Okay, fissure eruption is, when there is a land and certain kind of the land breaks down and the lava comes out. Okay, when the land is breaking and the lava comes out, it is called as fissure eruption. And due to the eruption, okay, this land has been converted into plateau because of this volcanic lava. Okay, and that is why this whole Deccan Plateau is made of igneous and metamorphic rocks, which has been derived from this lava, which has been cooled down and has been converted into igneous rocks. Okay, and that is why this area is very rich in minerals, and it is also very good for farming also because of the availability of these minerals. Okay, now you can see that this is our coastal line. This is a coastal line, and the area near to this coastal line is called as Eastern Ghats. Okay, because this is the eastern part of India and this area is near to eastern coastal area, this is called as Eastern Ghats. And this area which is near to the western coastal line, it is called as Western Ghats. Okay, what is a ghat? A ghat is a regular mountain series, mountain range, which is called as ghats. Okay, as I told you, there are only two rivers which flow from east to west, that is Narmada and Tapi. All the remaining rivers, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and all the rivers flow from west to east. That is why, because all the rivers are coming from this direction toward this direction, that is why this range is, these ghats are little broken up. Okay, they have very less height because due to the flow, regular flow of water, this ghats have been broken up, and this ghat is little higher in comparison to the eastern ghats because they have not been as affected, because no rivers are coming over here. Most of the rivers are flowing from west to east only. Okay, so this is about your plateau. Okay, so the Peninsula Plateau is made up of two parts. First is Central Highland above river Narmada, and you have Deccan Plateau which is below Narmada and Tapi river. Okay, so we have covered this much part, and in the next class we are going to cover the coastal plains of India and the islands of India. Okay, thank you so much.